I'm actually going to start in a little bit different place, and that is creating a headline that is in plain language. And the reason I've decided to bump this all the way to the top is because I had two pieces of homework that came in yesterday that just I'm like, what is this retreat about? And I'm all for a woo-woo headline. Okay. I love the reclaim your glow type of thing. That's fantastic. However, you gotta let me know what reclaim your glow is. So if you give me a headline that's very nebulous, like reclaim your glow, you've got to let me know that with a subhead, a mountain retreat set to reset your nervous system and reconnect to your joy. Give me an explanation of what I'm getting myself into. Because between the headline and the retreat promise, I need to know within the first few seconds whether this retreat is going to be made for me. And I think that's really important. So, a mountain retreat to reset your nervous system and reconnect with your joy is fantastic. And if you want to add that little bit of woo at the top, reclaim your glow, fantastic. Okay. So that's where I'm starting today because I saw two yesterday that made me go, what the heck is this about? So, Leo, what do you got?
Well, I'm the same way because you got to remember who your audience is. And I'm an information guy. I've got a little analytical side. Nick and I were funny. We were just talking about that before we started in my personalities. I'm analytical. I want information. I want to know right away. What is this about? And then I'm going to go, is it for me? And then I'm interested in reading the next thing that you have on your page. If I'm not interested right away and I don't know who it is, and I may not want to spend the time figuring it out because I don't know it's for me, then I might move on to something else. And that's the whole secret and powerful of effective copywriting. You don't try to say everything in every paragraph. Because we see this over and over again in the sales pages we review for people, is they want to put everything into a long paragraph and they think, well, they need to know all this and listen to this. No. Here's a little key copywriting point. Each section has a purpose, and you only want to communicate that thing that person reads it, understands what the purpose is, just like Nick did when he said, I want to know what your retreat is about and who it's for. And if it's for me, I'll read the next thing in there that has a purpose. And if that is well written and short and impactful and directed to me, who you will call I'm your ideal client avatar, then I will read the next thing and I'll be slowly drawn all the way through your page. And that's what you want to do. Okay. And that's good copywriting, which most of it aren't used to doing. We're not writing a term paper like we all learned to do in school. We're writing copy, and copy is short, concise, impactful, communicates one short thing, another short thing, another short thing. Okay. If you have long paragraphs of explanation, information, it's not working for you. It's actually counterproductive.
Yeah.
Okay. And the next thing that we like to see on a sales page is what we call a qualifier. So you've got the title. So I know who it's for and I know what it's about. And that's interests me. And the reason because you're going to put it in front of the person who you want to go on the retreat, which you know they have these issues. So you're going to write it to those issues, that person. And I'm going to want the qualifier. And the qualifier is going to tell me who this is for, again, in a little bit more detail, and what I'm going to get out of this retreat. It's going to tell me the benefit, the main benefits and results. And by the time I read those two things, I'm going to be locked in to reading the rest of your sales page. Because now I know it's like, wait a minute, this is for me. And it's solving the problem that I'm struggling with, that I want help with, that I want to find. Even if it's I need to find the perfect place to relax, and hang out with like people that I love. And if that's what your retreat's about, that's great. But you've got to tell me that. Okay. And this is all centered around knowing who your ideal client avatar is. All right. And if you've been in business any length of time, if you work with a coach, ER coach, we've all heard that. Who's your ideal client? We call it your avatar because it's a creation of a person. And you want to start all of your copywriting messaging for your sales page and all your marketing material by really clearly defining who that is. And there's a whole process you can go through. It's not just demographic, because It's demographics, it's psychographics. That means their lifestyle, what interests them, not just their age and income and geography. And then you want to write the message that speaks to them. And there's a whole crafting of doing that. So it's really effective and really well written as copy, which is what? Short, concise, impactful, just the necessary information. And so when you combine those things on a sales page with all the other things we're going to talk about, you've got a really powerful message that's written for the person who wants to go on your retreat that you want to hang out with. So we love to stress that because it's kind of the missing piece. It's like, what do I write on my page? What's important to them?